Hi guys, once again this book is called The Sticky Situation written by Geronimo Stilton, read by yours truly Khadija Fatima from the bookworm. Okay, so let's start. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Spring had officially sprung up in New Mouse City, the capital of Mouse Island, and it was Friday, so I was in a raptastic mood. My name is Stilton, Geronimo Stilton. I am the editor-in-chief of the Rodents Gazette, the most famous newspaper on Mouse Island. Finally, the weekend was here. My vacation was starting. I couldn't wait to enjoy the well-deserved break. I'd been working my tail off. I left the office and walked to my bicycle, happily whistling a tune. My backpack had everything I needed, including my lucky plaid shirt. It is the one I wear when I spend time in the country. I was headed to the most mouse-rific place in the world, the Stilton family farm. The country. I love Stilton Farm. I got on my bike singing, "There's nowhere more charm than delightful Stilton Farm. How do I love the country? Life moves so slowly. I can't wait to snack on cheeses while I enjoy nice cool breezes. Oh, Stilton Farm, how I love you." Okay. Oh, there's the map. There's another page of it. This is the route I take to Stilton Farm. Okay. I finally arrived in the afternoon. I pedaled through the front gates up to the farmhouse front door. Had there ever been a lovelier spot? The sun gleamed bright above me and there wasn't a cloud in the sky. Birds chirped in the trees, chickens clucked outside the hen house, and the cows grazed in the nearby field. What a beautiful day! Every mouse in Stilton family is welcome to use the farm whenever they want. Tonight we were going to have a big party to celebrate the beginning of spring. I was looking forward to seeing all my favorite rodents, but also to enjoy little peace and quiet before they arrived. I pedaled closer to the house. Some horses galloped toward me. A donkey joined them, staring at me with his sweet eyes. I was so happy the animal recognized me. I waved to all of them with my paw. "Hello, friends!" I slowed to a stop at the front door and dug through my backpack for my keys. Just as I was about to turn the doorknob, I felt a sharp pain in my tail. Ouch! The next chapter. Sweet smell of success. I checked my tail. I'm very fond of my tail. And I realized a bee had stung me. I threw open the door and ran inside, screaming, "Squeak!" I closed the door, breathed a sigh of relief, and went to put on a bandage on my tail. "Geronimo!" someone cried. "Moldy mozzarella sticks!" I was so surprised I had almost dropped my first aid ointment. It was my cousin Trap. "Are you hurt? Did a bee sting you? What in the name of sliced Gouda are you doing here?" I cried. Trap sighed. "Didn't you get my text?" "I certainly did not," I said. Chad looked down at his phone and chuckled. "Oh, I am so silly. I accidentally texted my friend Geraldo Stiltoni instead of you. What a chatterhead." But Chad just shrugged. "Oh well, my text was just to let you know to be careful because the farm has a lot of bees flying around right now." I patted my tender tail. Yeah, I guess I found that the hard way. You can say that again, Geronimo. Tap Trap said Geronimo. Tap Trap enthusiastically patted my back. A bit too enthusiastically. I pitched forward and almost fell on my snatch. Careful, Trap, I said. My tail is still sore. I regained my balance and peered more closely at this thing. What are you doing here early anyway? I had a nice quiet afternoon planned for myself. Nice and quiet is overrated, Trap exclaimed. I've been working on a special surprise for you, and now I'm finally ready to show you what it is. Trap paused dramatically and wiggled his eyebrows at me. I stared back at him. Go ahead, ask me what the surprise is, Trap said eagerly. I closed my paws. I crossed my paws in front of my chest and rolled my eyes. Fine, Trap. What is your surprise? Did I even want to know? Drumroll, please. Trap started to play a pretend drumroll set with his paws. When I didn't join in, he stopped and darted over to the large living room closet. He winked a mischievous look on his snout. Get ready to thank me, Geronimo. As of today, we'll be having a brand new product available at the farm. He threw open the closet door and pulled out sort of costumes. What is that? I asked. A beekeeper's suit, of course. We're gonna have honey on the farm. My mouth dropped open. Don't worry, I have one for you too. I Trap cried, pulling a second suit out of the closet. I love eating honey, so I decided we should also make it. You can be my assistant, Geronimo. Trap danced over my way. You can be my assistant, Geronimo. Trap danced over my way and handed me the second beekeeper suit. Quick, go change. I'll show you around. I groaned, but the suit took the suit and went to put it on. I should never hear the end of it. I didn't at least go take a look. I just hoped I wouldn't get stung again. Squeak! My poor tail! Trap rubbed his paws together. Once we produce enough all natural honey, we can sell it down into town. Maybe we can call it Stilton Farm Famous Honey. Famous, I said. No one knows about it yet. Don't be such a worry rat, Geronimo. Pretty soon, every rodent on Mouse Island will be lining up for our honey. Just you wait and see. I shook my snout. I don't want that, Trap. I don't know about that, Trap. But Trap didn't seem to hear me. His eyes glowed with excitement like two balls of fresh mozzarella. Once the honey starts selling, we can take Stilton Farm to the next level and build a greenhouse. That way we can grow vegetables all year round. I could see that Trap was getting carried away, but once he has an idea, there's usually no stopping him. Quick, go change your clothes. The bees wait for no mouse. Trap cried, pushing me toward the bathroom. Soon the sun will be setting and the bees will be going to sleep. We don't want them to get anxious. Anxious bees? What in the world was Trap going in the picture going on about? Who would anxious be more likely to sting me? Squeak! We better shake our tails and get going. I rushed to change and Trap told me about the bees. Here are beehives. This is where bees make their honey. the honeybee colony. I did this in science queen in science class. So if you wanna pause the video and have a look at it, I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, so let's go on to the next page. There's another one, so you can take a look at it too. Okay, they're done. Okay, this is the last chapter of today's video. Not today's video, the first video for today. Okay. Trap pointed to 10 brightly colored wooden boxes. This is where bees make their honey. I stepped forward to get a closer look and tripped over my own tail. The sudden movement must have upset the bees. They started buzzing more loudly and swirling around me. "Stay calm," Trap shouted. "Don't move anymore, or you'll make things work." I stood up slowly and stayed perfectly still. The bees stopped swirling around me and headed back to their hives. Trap didn't seem to notice how scared I had been. He clapped his paws together. "Let's go to work. First, we'll make a list of everything you'll need to do." This didn't sound good, but I got out some paper and a pencil. "Item 1, Trap said. Geronimo will clear the leaves and branches from the path to the beehives. Item 2. Geronimo will collect honey from the hives." He ducked inside a wooden shack and waved for me to follow him. Item 3. Geronimo will fill these jars with honey and label them. "Wait," I squeaked angrily. "Why do I have to do everything?" Trap just laughed. "You actually have the all easy peasy, easy squeezy jobs. I'm the one who has been doing all the bee research and setting everything up." Trap turned toward the shack and lost his balance. He tripped and accidentally pulled the tablecloth off the table, sending full jars of honey crashing on the ground. He whirled around in an attempt to catch some of the jars and knocked into me, and flying paws over snap and landed in a puddle of super sticky honey. Oh, sorry. Here. Super sticky honey. When I got up, I was covered from tips of my ears to the tips of my tail. The wind gusted, sticking leaves all over me. Oh no, I couldn't see anything, but I could hear a loud buzzing sound getting closer and closer. Buzz, buzz, buzz. The bees were getting anxious again. I staggered out of the honey shack and tried to peel the leaves off my snout. But smash! My paw hit the corner of one of the beehives. Crash! The roof flew off and more bees zoomed out to see what was going on. They swarmed around me, attracted by the smell of honey stuck in my fur. Behind me, Trap ran out of honey shack. I thought he would distract the bees, but he just kept running. "I'm getting out of here, Geronimo," he shouted. "Rinse it, Ricotta!" I started running too. Before I knew it, I had reached the edge of the farm. There was a Stilton pond. I picked up the speed and launched myself into the pond with an enormous splash. I held my breath underwater for as long as I possibly stand it. When I finally plucked my snout back out above the water, the bees were gone. I was safe. there is Geronimo in the pond saying, I am safe. And there's a frog on his shoulder and a lily flower on his head. Okay, this is where I have to end. See you in the next video. Bye.